Tinubu's camp reveals APC's biggest fear ahead of 2023 election. Wow. I know their fear. Everybody knows their fear. Their fear is the Bvas and IREV of portal of Inec going electronic. They don't want that. And that is why some quarters are trying to finger APC as being responsible for the burning of Inec facilities in the country because of this their fear. They have alleged series of fear. They've come out, the APC chairman Adabu has come out to say that Nigeria is not ready for the Bvas because of network issue in the rural areas. Tinubu has come out in Chatham House to say that Nigeria is not prepared for electronic voting and transmission of results. So they are scared of it, I'm sure. So let's hear them what they're going to say here. Tinubu's camp revealing APC's biggest fear ahead of 2023 general election. Director of Media and Publicity for Bola Tinubu Kashim Shettima Presidential Campaign Council Bayo Onanuga has maintained that if the 2023 election is devoid of mischief or rigging, the ruling party would win. So what is he saying? Devoid of mischief, and who is known, who is master of rigging an election? It's not APC. Politics Nigeria reports that Onanuga insisted that the ruling All Progressive Congress APC is not intimidated by the bimodal voter accreditation system BVAS. This is pretense. They are intimidated by it, and that is why they have come out publicly to say that it is not feasible. It's not going to work. That is where their fear is. All right. We are not threatened by the use of BVAS or any technology because we know we are winning this election. In fact, we are winning with a landslide. What an optimism. We have no fear because we believe we will win if there is no mischief or attempt to rig the election by the opposition. Can you imagine? Just 1 month ago, some people told Peter Obi that they could hack the Inec portal when he went on a tour. Once everybody allows the process to go on seamlessly, we don't have any fear about the 2023 election. We are prepared and believe that with the Almighty God on our side, we are going to win massively. Onanuga told the Punch. Can you imagine? So what I think the Onanuga is trying to present here is a self-defense against previous allegations that have been meted against APC. All right? Because first of all, the party chairman, Mr. Adamu, has come out to say that Nigeria is not prepared to run BVAS and electronic system just because there's no network in the rural areas. All right, that was the first time he said that he's against it, and by the time the whole masses descended on him online and publicly, he retracted and said it's not that he doesn't want it, it's not that APC hates it, but it's just that there won't be network. Are you INEC? INEC has said they are ready for election. They are ready to conduct the election, and they are using the BVAS and IRF portals, and no going back to that. And that is in alignment with the Electoral Act 2022 as amended that was signed by Muhammadu Buhari, the president. All right, and there's no going back to that. And that is the best part of that Electoral Act. All right, that allows for electronic management of voting system and the transmission of voting results. So, and then following that, in Chatham House, Tinubu went there now to say that Nigeria is not prepared for electronic voting and the electronic transmission of vote from the polling unit, right? And what is he saying? That Nigeria is not mature for technology or what? The question is, when will Nigeria be matured? When are we supposed to adopt this electronic system of voting? In fact, we should even go to the next level of allowing the diaspora to vote online voting. That should be the next thing we should talk about. All right. So generally, APC have demonstrated that they are not comfortable with the BVAS and IREV portal of the INEC, because they are known for rigging. They are known for massive thumb printing. All right. They are known for buying people's voters card and paying them for 5,000 naira, and then they will go to a location with ballot boxes and then print, and then come out and bring account and say they have won. That was the kind of dirty job that Shomole did for APC in 2019. All right, Shomole was going from state to state and causing problem everywhere as an APC chairman. After doing the dirty job, they dumped him. Right. So, and again, APC and PDP have been indicted in Enugu State that are going from house to house, collecting people's voters registration card details. All right, giving them blank forms to fill. And Inec has come out to say that's fine. That was last week. Anybody that is harvesting the last 3 digits of people's voters registration card number is wasting time, that they cannot beat the Bvas. And all of this, the APC is saying, another guy is saying, is probably just to defend themselves, that not that they're against the use of the Bvas, that they are prepared for it, provided the system is void of mischief and rigging. Who is master rigger after all? It's been APC and PDP. PDP rigged themselves in power for 16 years, 4 consecutive tenures. All right. Now APC has also rigged themselves for 2 tenures now, which is 8 years. And we've seen all that they're having. They don't have anything to offer the masses. Now it is obvious that they are scared and are jittery. They are scared and are jittery. Right? With all their antics being leaked. APC chieftain in Kano was caught last week or last 2 weeks with over 300 voters card illegally with him. Another is an Inec official. All right, local government APC chairman, and he has been sentenced to 2 years. So that is the thing they do in the north, coupled with the fact that they will say they have the highest population, not knowing that they'll be using underage voters, children that are adolescents, children that are just within 10 years of age. They will dress them with kaftan. They will wear them the Hausa cap on their head, and they will appear like adults in the Inec Research Center. And Inec see their face that they are children. We still go ahead and vote them. So Inec has failed Nigerians in the past, because I don't know whether they were asked to vote to register those people under gunpoint. When you see children, obvious children, all right, why can't you send them back? You still went ahead to vote them. To register them. Now, what Inec is doing now, the new Inec leadership is trying to do housekeeping in the Inec registered across the country. All right, they open it and created a link, and people are now having access to go into the Inec register and assess the people that are seen there by their pictures, by their age, and by everything there. And they've been able to identify almost 2.72 million people from Kano State alone. And now Inec is coming out to say the 2.72 million people are not from Kano alone, that are across the country. And they are not underage voters alone. Some of them were errors, invalid entries, and some of them are also duplication. Some of them were registered 2-3 times, So how come all of this happened under the Inec eyes? It means that Inec workers have been compromised. They are the people the officers are using to do all of these things. So Inec has failed. Now, last month, another alarm came out that already the political bigwigs are looking for a way to influence the Inec ICT workers at the back end, so that at the Inec Collection Center they can use them to inflate numbers that are transmitted online to the Inec database. But unfortunately, Inec has come out to say that is not going to happen. They are going to transmit the vote straight from the polling units to the Inec database, and everybody should, after voting, wait and see how your vote is counted until the last minute. All right. Now, with all of this happening, I'm sure PDP and APC are disappointed completely, especially APC. So having seen that all of the old antics are likely not going to work this time around, people have resorted to burning of Inec offices, burning election materials, burning uncollected voters' cards across the country. It has happened in Ogun State, it has happened in Osun State, has happened in Enugu State, and last week has happened in Imo State, in Imo State. So how are we going to continue like this? All right? Election malpractice across all wards, across everywhere, east, west, north, and south of Nigeria. INEC need to sit up and make sure they do the needful come 2023, so that we'll make sure that we have this election free and fair. All right. Now the Bvas and RREV have been deployed in the Ekiti State by-election and Osun State by-election, and they've seen that it worked. And that's why I'm saying no going back to using this in 2023. And by that, I'm sure people are not going to be able to rig. Unfortunately, Inec need to sit up with respect to its ICT staff, because they're going to be used to compromise the system. They will crash the Bvas and probably resort to manual accreditation. And I just hope that that doesn't happen. All right, they need security, perfect security agencies to be part of it, so that they can secure the unit and secure everybody. Not that now IGP is coming out to tell us that they deployed all security agents to INEC offices to prevent arson. Meanwhile, the arson is continuing all the way. The burning of INEC offices still continue all the way. So, or even the national security advisor to the presidency, Babagana Munguno or wherever, that is retired, all right, is saying that everybody, even governors are warned that they go after thugs. Meanwhile, all those are empty threats. The governors are still doing what they're doing. All the politicians are still doing what they're doing. So we need help in this country. So this is condition of APC. They are saying that if there's no mischief, if there's no rigging, that they win with a landslide. And I'm sure they are trying to defend all the allegations that come against them about rigging in this election and all the malpractice that have been associated with them even in the present. All right. So this is just proactive self-defense that Onanuga is doing here. They are scared of the Bvas. They are scared of the electronic transmission of voters' result. So they are scared, and they're just coming here to divert people's attention. So let me hear your take on this. This is what Bayo Onanuga is saying on behalf of APC, and thank you for listening.